Ida B. Wells was born on July 16, 1862, in Holly Springs, Mississippi. Ida and her parents, James and Lizzie Wells, were born into slavery, but were decreed free 6 months after she was born due to the institution of the Emancipation Proclamation. Despite facing racial prejudice, Ida and her family became quite accomplished. Her parents were active in the Republican Party during the Reconstruction era, and her father, James, helped start Shaw University. Ida would later attend Shaw University and Fisk University, and would go on to become an educator and a journalist. Although Ida had already taken an interest in race and politics while writing as a journalist, she would truly get her start as an activist on a train ride to Nashville, Tennessee in May of 1884. Although Wells had purchased a first-class ticket, the train crew ordered her to move to a train car for African Americans. She refused to give up her seat, and while being forcibly removed from the train, she bit the hand of one of the men. Ida sued the railroad and won a $500 settlement, but the judgment was later overturned by the Tennessee Supreme Court. This injustice led Wells to pick up a pen and write. A lynching in Memphis, Tennessee enraged Wells and moved her to begin an anti-lynching campaign in 1892. 3 African-American men, her friend Tom Moss, Calvin McDowell, and Will Stewart, had started a very successful grocery store that gradually drew customers away from a white-owned store in the neighborhood. There were clashes between the owners of the 2 stores, leading Moss and the others to guard their store overnight. The 3 men were later lynched after protecting their store from vandals. Wells wrote newspaper articles decrying the lynching of her friend and other African Americans, and had to flee to the North when her life was threatened. While staying in the North, Wells continued to write, exposing the truth about lynchings in America. Wells lectured abroad and brought her anti-lynching campaign to Washington, D.C., calling for President William McKinley to make reforms. Ida B. Wells was known for being a poignant, common-sense writer and speaker. When she opened her speeches, she didn't waste time on pleasantries and acknowledgments. She got straight to the point. She was also thorough in her research, debunking the myths that lynchings happened to white people and black people alike. And whenever they did happen to black people, it was mainly used as a tool to protect white womanhood. Instead, Wells exposed lynching as a color line issue and a crime that contradicts all that America claims to stand for. Wells's other accomplishments include starting the first black kindergarten in Nashville, Tennessee, advocating for women's suffrage, and helping to start the NAACP.